Hello guys, welcome to Tech Audits. Today I have a MacBook Pro 13 inch. This is the 2020 model with the Intel chip. We're gonna do a quick unboxing and a quick setup. Let's get to it. Hello guys, so this is the box of the MacBook Pro 13 inch. As you can see, a new keyboard layout with the touch bar and two USB Thunderbolt ports, MacBook Pro, Apple logo. And if we take a look at the back, we just have the MacBook specifications, the RAM, SSD size, and everything. So let's start the unboxing. Okay. So we quickly unbox the MacBook. We open it up. As you can see, we have on top the MacBook. I'll try and put it aside and show you the other stuff in the box before we proceed. Okay, we also have the USB-C to USB-C charging cable, which can also be used for data transfer and connecting to external monitor. Put it aside, and then we have other documents from Apple that come in different language. The document actually highlight the keyboard new style, the Touch ID, and the touch bar. And then we also have the two Apple stickers. We'll put them aside and proceed. Here we have the power brick head. This may look different depending on the region you buy your MacBook from. And here we have the power brick. Okay, it's pretty standard for most Apple products. I'll try and open it up. Okay, proving the case. I also have to mention this is a 61 watt power brick. As you can see here, I hope you can see, using USB-C power brick. And then I'll show you how to connect the power head and with the power brick. It's very easy. You just have to align it and then push it until you hear the click, and that's it. Okay, that's good. Okay, put them aside and proceed with the Mac setup. Before we proceed, I have two old MacBook models with me here. The first one on the left is MacBook 12 inch 2016. It had only one USB port on the left side and a 3.5 headphone jack on the right. It also had the butterfly keyboard, which was the thinnest type of keyboard with shallow keys, and it was also the thinnest MacBook ever made to date. Okay, we go to the next MacBook is MacBook Pro 13 2019. This is the high spec one, so it comes with 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, 2 on each side, and it also has a headphone jack on the right. It also has an improved butterfly keyboard with Touch ID and also with the touch bar. But the keys were more raised compared to the old model. They are not that shallow compared to the MacBook 12 2016. Okay, now we come to the model that we are reviewing today. This is the MacBook Pro 13 2020, the basic model with the Intel chip. It has 2 Thunderbolt ports on the left side. It has only one headphone jack on the right, and it also has the new Magic Keyboard with the touch bar, Touch ID, and the physical escape key on the top left corner. So that's it. Let's proceed to the quick installation or setup. Thank you. We first have to connect the power adapter, the USB-C power cable, to the MacBook Pro, and then we have to press and hold the power button to turn it on. Okay, so we have to do that right now. Okay. Okay, the first page, you have to select the language depending on which country or what language you prefer. Just choose the language that you want, then press next. The next one is selecting the country or region. So currently I'm in Malaysia, so I have to find Malaysia and then press next. Here we have to choose the written and spoken language for dictation, and and other stuff. So I'll have to edit because I want to remove the other language. I just want to use English UK. Okay, then next. For the keyboard, next. For the detection, okay, we see here we have Singapore and Malay, but I prefer UK, United Kingdom, English United Kingdom, so I'll choose that, and then I'll have to delete or remove the other two language. Okay, then I'll press continue after the installation is okay. Then continue. Here you have to set up your Wi-Fi. Choose your Wi-Fi and then enter the password, and then we can continue. You can read the data and privacy agreement if you want, but I press continue. Here it's very important. If you have an old Mac or not to do on transfer, press continue. Enter your Apple ID if you have one. If you don't, you have to create one. Then press next. So here is term of condition from Apple about using their products and everything. Just press agree. And then the next one is creating your account for this MacBook, like the name and login. Just enter the details and then press continue. It will sync and also update your iCloud. The iCloud keychain, I'll just set it later and then press continue. Find my, mostly it's find my iPhone, find my MacBook. Okay, so yes, continue. Express setup, okay, continue. Analytics, okay. I'll just press continue. Screen time, okay, continue. You want to enable Siri? Yeah, then you can press continue. Let's check up the setup of Siri. So you can share audio recording, but I'll just put not now for now, then I'll continue. Okay, this one is very important. All files and photos in iCloud. The first one, store the files from document and desktop and iCloud. I always uncheck that because sometimes you may put large files from your SSD to your desktop and they will be uploaded to your iCloud, which will take a lot of space on your cloud storage. So don't do that. I'll always have to uncheck the storage, store files from documents and desktop. That one uncheck. If you want it, you may leave it checked, but I don't, so I'll uncheck it. Then I'll press continue. File board disk encryption. I'll just press continue. And then here you have to set up your Touch ID. So you have to place your finger on the Touch ID button on the top right corner. Okay, so you have to do it several times. Try to move your finger in different angles for it to capture your fingerprint, and then you can also continue to the next step by pressing continue. Choose the look depending on what you prefer. I prefer the dark mode, so I'll just choose the dark mode. You can also choose the auto mode. Okay, then continue. Tune display. This depends on the light in your room or where you are. The screen will automatically adjust brightness. Is brightness. So we are just testing here. Then press continue, and then setting up your Mac. So this will take up some time. So you just have to be patient, do other things, and then to start up. Okay, here we are. So after you finally set up your initial account, remember to install the update. That's very important. Whenever you buy a new Mac, try to check if there's any macOS update, and then update it first. So we'll go to the logo, Apple logo, then about. Okay, so here we can just check. Okay, so this is MacBook Pro 13 20, two Thunderbolt ports. We can see the processor, we can see the memory, also the graphic and the serial number. This one should be private. And then you can also go to the display. We can see the resolution of this MacBook. Then we can see the storage. And then the next tab is support. Just Apple support, and then this one is service. So if you come back, let's press software update. This is very important. Oh, we have a new Mac OS Big Sur. It's 12 GB, so we have to update it. But before we update it, we have to install update of the previous operating system first. Then the MacBook will restart. Then you have to come back and then press software update to update the Big Sur. Okay, the Big Sur macOS operating system can be found on the Apple Store. After signing with your Apple ID, you can find it there. Or you can just go to the top left corner about this Mac, then press on software update. So now it's installing some of the update, the previous OS updates, and then now we're going to install the macOS new operating system called Big Sur. It's about 12 GB. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this process will take time. It will take hours, more than 2 hours. So when you're doing this, just be patient. Just watch some Netflix or other entertainment as you do this process, because it's gonna take time. Just enter your password and then press continue or install. This one will take time. More than 2 hours, so I think everyone should know that before you start doing this process. Okay, so to load, and after it's done, then this will be the new operating system. But there are some things that you have to do with this before we continue. There are some just few setup that are important that you can do. Just go to your system preference, then go to your trackpad. As you can notice, my trackpad movement is a bit slow, so we have to increase its speed. So just go to the trackpad, and then first check the tab to click, and then after that, so this means you don't have to actually press the trackpad physically and here for it to click or not. So this is just a quick tap as well. And here we have to increase the tracking speed of the cursor. So as you can see now, it's a bit fast. You can move it really quick from one end to another, which is very good. And then the next thing we have to do, we have to go to the screen desktop and screensaver. Okay, here it is. And then we have to go to the screensaver, and then we have to choose the hot corners. Okay, it's down here. Let's choose the lock screensaver if you want. This, for me, this one looks okay for now. Then we have to go to the hot corners on the bottom right corner. So what this does is, like, whenever you hover your mouse on certain corner, it will have an action to perform. So example, if you hover on the bottom left, it will lock the screen. If you hover on the top right, it will have mission control, and if you hover on the bottom right, this one will start the screensaver. So these are quick shortcut if you need them in your Mac, are pretty useful. So I'll demonstrate one. This one, you see, it goes to lock. Okay, I'll put my touch. Okay, and then if I go on the bottom right, it will start the screensaver. So this one is good if you're in a workplace or you're at home. Now let's do a quick speaker test. Let's do this. Let's increase.
When I'm lonely
I also have some other accessory I want to share with you guys, and one is the protective case for the MacBook. This is the top case, and the black one is the bottom case. I'm going to show you how to install them. It's pretty easy. It will help protect your MacBook from scratches or dents, depending on how you carry your MacBook. This will help keep your MacBook in top shape and quality if you want to resell it in the future. So to install it is very simple. Just align it, the logo, and then just press down. You'll hear a slight click on the edges and the sides, so just do it gently and do that on all 4 sides until you feel confident that you installed it properly, as you can see. So do that, and then I'll open the lid. Now I'll check the size again and see if there is any gap. If there is, just try to press and see if you can hear the click. Try to fit it properly. If it's done, then just close the lid, and then now we're gonna proceed to install the bottom case protector, which is very easy. Just align it with your MacBook and then press down gently. You'll hear some slight click. Okay, so do this in all sides. It's not very difficult to install one, okay, but it's very important for your MacBook to keep it scratch free and dent free. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so you can check the size. The headphone jack is not blocked, and if we check on the left side, also we have the 2 Thunderbolts. They are still accessible, which looks good, and the case is installed successfully. Okay, you can open the MacBook now just to check again. Once again, everything looks good. Also, it also has the keyboard protector. Yeah, this is for the dust, and if you like eating around your computer or your MacBook, then this will help protect tiny dust from going into your keyboard. Also have the carrying case. This is a nice one because it acts as a carrying case. At the same time, it acts as a table stands that helps to elevate your MacBook in order for you to have a better typing experience and to sit upright. So it's a very good case. It has 2-in-1 function, carry, and also used as a stand, which is very nice. I'm gonna try to turn the case around so you can see the raise, how much it's raised. This also helps with the breathing. I'm not sure, not breathing, ventilation. What I mean is ventilation of your MacBook, so prevent from heating up, because some people tend to use their MacBook on their bed. So if you have this, instead of just putting directly on your bed, just use this. It will be more safe and it will prevent overheating. Okay, so that's it. This is the case. It's a very nice case. If you want to get one, everything I'm showing here on this video, guys, I'll put them on the description, and also I'll put them on the first comment. I'll pin it on the first comment of this video, so just check there if you need this type of accessories or if you have any question. So that's it, guys. If you like the video, please press the like, remember to subscribe, remember to share, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and I'll be able to respond to everyone who asks any questions. I also have Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So on my Instagram is the same Tech Audits at Tech Audits. On Twitter is the same at Tech Audits. So you can message me anywhere. For fast response, you can just message me on Instagram at Tech Audits and ask about anything. Then I'll be able to respond as fast as I can. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in another one. Goodbye.